Maryland, the second on Dickerson. Keith Wilson, three-pointer, good. And Wilson, shooting 46% on the year, puts the Hogs up by 2. Loose ball, great lead. Wilson to Mayberry, 2.
Beautiful pickup by Wilson and an excellent pass, a great lead pass. He didn't try to throw it to Mayberry. All he had to do was get it down the floor where Mayberry could make the easy pickup.
11-9, Razorbacks. Williams inside, and a pretty power move for the Razorbacks. He's the number 2 scorer behind Larry Marks in the team. Great feed down the key. What a block by Marks, but then picked up by Massenberg and laid back in. Especially into the front court against some backcourt pressure. Johnson, three-pointer on the way. He's got it. John Johnson with his first basket. And Johnson with 5. 18-12. Long outlet. Mayberry layup is good. And a foul also called on the play against Maryland.
Paul, we talked about this.
Lindsey Howell running jumper baseline. Pretty shot. Lindsey Howell, his first basket.
Very difficult shot. He left the floor and was fading toward the basket.
And it's an 18-17 ball game. Another interception by Miller. Outlet to Mayberry again. Mayberry lays it up and in. 10 for Mayberry.
Miller has excellent passing skills and is able to see the...
Walt Williams, 6'8", playing outside. Johnson lets it go from three-point range. Yep, they're giving 3.
Tough rate for Keith Wilson that time. He actually shut off the drive very nicely and got his feet tangled up and then hit the floor.
Worked so hard this summer on the outside shot. And Todd Day just fills it up with a three-pointer. One time permits. This is Wilson. Good three-pointer.
Keith Wilson, 1-3-1 trap.
Jumper is up and it's good.
Trying to disguise it and trap out on the free throw line extended area.
Johnson, outstanding night. Lindsey Howell on the left wing, looking good to go to Hawkins. Layup, good. Pretty play.
His arms are so long, it's hard to shoot over him.
Nard fills it up on a three-pointer. His first basket tonight, and that comes at the horn. And so, at the intermission here in Barnhill tonight, Maryland will go to the dressing room with a 1-point lead. It is 34 Maryland, Arkansas 31. And we'll be back with more halftime in just a moment. Points. There's that three-point shot, and he can hit it. Jim, we talked about him. He'd love to play guard, but most big guys do. All from the Atlantic Coast Conference working the ball game tonight. Mustaf. And Mustaf, that's a two-pointer. And again, Maryland grabs the lead as Mustaf has 8 at 36-30. His right arm. 36-35. Mustaf. He has 10. And Maryland increases its lead to 3, 38-35. Lindsey Howell brings the Hogs back to within 1.
Arkansas again is the
score, and all of those came in the first half. Most of them on breakaways. Mayberry, penetration, good. A dozen points for Lee Mayberry.
Mayberry's not flashy, but he seems so solid in his fundamentals. It's quite uncharacteristic of a freshman. He handles the ball extremely well. He recognizes his opportunities, and he's got a nice shot.
Hogs lead by 1, 39-38, and Mustaf now recaptures the lead for Maryland.
I think he thinks that he's got Maryland tired right now, and he doesn't want to do anything but slow the game down. He wants to press his advantage right now.
Don't ever get in a game of horse with Oliver Miller. He'll take you outside and wear you out. That's his second three-pointer out of 3 attempts tonight, and it's 42-40 Arkansas. 15 and a half left, and Mustaf now. See Howell up court the Hogs with a game even at 42. Jumper Mayberry. He has 14. 45-42. In the Virginia game, Jimmy, both were assistants at the Olympic trials. Wilson three-pointer. And Keith has 9, all from three-point range. Nard three-pointer misses. Wilson quickly. 3-on-2 pulls up. Good! And another three-pointer by Wilson. Give him a dozen. It is 51-44 Arkansas.
You got to believe in yourself. Keith Wilson thinks he can't miss. And for that reason, the ball goes nowhere.
Has not scored here in the second half for the Terrapins. Williams And a three-pointer will count. Williams fills it up. His first point on fire at the free throw line. The last two trips. Good feed underneath to Johnson. As Johnson are anxious to see some basketball. They've seen the Ryder game. Mayberry, pretty shot. Good control, even though he was bumped going inside.
Really leaned in trying to draw the foul. They didn't give it to him, but he has such good hand-eye coordination. He was still able to get a nice soft shot off and do nothing but net.
Hogs lead back to 4. Mustaf, that's a two-pointer. And Mustaf has 18. Todd Day, Oliver Miller inside to Lindsey Howell, and that's going to end up as a three-point play. What a pretty down court. And again, Arkansas steps into those passing lanes, forces the turnover.
Got to be able to convert some of these turnovers into points.
Todd Day, good. Day looks a lot like Ron Urey, who runs the baseline as well as anybody.
Day has a similar build, has a long, lean look, and handles the ball nicely. He can penetrate, he can shoot the jumper, and he is a player quite similar to Urey.
60-56. Long three-pointer by Johnson, a good.
There, then it's there. If it's not, and they're contested, I think Nolan wants them to work for better shots.
Hogs trying to get some breathing room, and Lindsey Howell will, for the time being, help that cause. Well,
Maryland, I think as the game is going on, is getting more tired and more tired.
Mario Credit pulled up, didn't realize he had Nard on his right hip, and Nard just with hustle grabbed that ball and went for a number by Day, and he drilled. He really squared up nice on that shot. He tripped. Shot no good. And the Hogs have the rebound. Up court, Day driving, shot good.
Great athletic play by Day. It was an excellent pass by Wilson, but to catch the ball at the speed that he was running and kiss it off the board at that angle.
There's Wilson's great feed to Credit. Good penetration downside, inside.
When you're being pressed, you have to attack the basket.
He has 18. And it's 70-62. Razorbacks, 50 seconds left. Nard, three-pointer. He's got it. A strap for it now, and Maryland comes away with it. 2 seconds. 1 second. Mustaf, three-pointer on the way. No good. And the Razorbacks have defeated Maryland. The final score, 73-68. As Nolan Richardson and Bob Wade congratulate one another at midcourt. It's quite a ball game tonight. The Hogs with a victory go 2-1. Maryland now 4-2. All in non-conference action. We'll be back to put the finishing touches on this ball game tonight in Fayetteville.